The first book printed on the newly minted press in 1440 was the Gutenberg Bible, named for the inventor of the contraption that spawned centuries of good reads. Lately, though, the so-called Gutenberg revolution is giving way to the digital one, spearheaded by Amazon. The game-changing new full-color Kindle Fire hits stores next month. More than an e-reader, it's been built to rival the iPad for connectivity, usability, storage, and sexiness. Now, as the New York Times reports, Amazon has launched a publishing wing in order to churn out books faster and cheaper. First, bookstores were in danger. Now, publishers and agents are. The upside? More people reading. The downside? Whither the book. I embrace new technologies that make life simpler and more convenient. I use a laptop instead of a desktop computer. I replaced my CDs with an iPod, my landline with a smartphone. But will I ever replace this with this? Never. This book, Wuthering Heights, is a family heirloom. I nicked it from my sister's bookshelf ages ago, and she'll be lucky if she gets it back. Its pages are yellow and they're filled with a font befitting an older publication. There's an introduction, a biography of Emily Bronte, critical commentary, and notes on the text. The clincher for me, though, has nothing to do with the book itself. Inside, a page is bookmarked with a 1968 bus schedule, proof that someone else in my family has read it and wanted to keep it. This e-reader has a copy of Wuthering Heights on it, too. Although it has a reproduction of the original title page, once I touch the screen, I'm into Chapter 1. I can change the font type and size, I can swipe the screen to turn the page, I can highlight text and jump forward or backward, an icon at the top of the page tells me what percentage of book I've read. The device is easily held in one hand. It holds up to 1,400 titles, eliminating the need to carry multiple books when traveling or cottaging, and saves trees. And if you get bored, you can surf the internet. Okay, maybe it's an unfair comparison, my dog-eared, well-worn classic that holds sentimental value with a sterile mini computer. But my point is, reading, like listening to music, can be transcendent. But unlike music, the vessel matters. The experience is the sum of all the parts of the book, tangible or magical. I want to hold a book with two hands, feel its texture. I want to admire the creative cover art. I want to turn down the pages, write in the margins, and underline memorable sentences. I want my book to look worn. I want to know I've read it. I want to see it sitting on my bursting bookshelves and identify it just from the lettering on its spine and remember the time and place in my life that I read it. Books represent worlds that I can walk into, deeper with every turn of the page. A well-used, annotated book says, "I've been here, and it marked me." Books are comforts. They're second skins. They create an atmosphere, and they tell the story of a life. I can have them autographed. I can borrow and lend them. I can recycle them at my local library, hospital, or coffee shop. And as one friend put it, not once have I ever broken a book by dropping it. For The Agenda with Steve Paikin, I'm Carla Lucchetta.